See, I heard you.
I had to ask her, is you related? Is this your distant cousin or something?
I heard your ass, nigga.
I heard you.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard?
Yeah, you heard. Yeah, this is the DLG podcast. You know what it is. I see this. I see the notification. We in the motherfucking building. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Hit that bell for notifications. Select all notifications so that you can be in the building every time. Like I said, the notifications is going out, man. We just got to get the participation. Appreciate all the real ones that show up every time or most of the time. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with us. We've been getting a little bit of traction on the videos, not right away, but a lot of people been checking the videos out on the afterplay. You know, got to check out the analytics and stuff to see how that goes. All out of King Palms. I'm pissed off, but I got my raw papers. What y'all smoking on?
Shit, I just got some gelato with something basic. It's cool though. It's good.
Oh, you don't smoke, Topper?
Not right now.
You don't smoke no weed, huh? Fuck that, huh?
Not right now, bro. I'm trying to get my pee right just in case.
Yeah, no, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I take a little break every now and then. It just make my tolerance go down, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey. You be higher than a mug after that.
Man, it just take a little bit. Just take a little bit, and the motherfucker.
You got to be careful. That's how I throw up. You start drinking, and then man, that's the last time I did that. I was early, bro. Fucked
Oh, you was
around.
out. You was out late night last night.
Yeah, I was. No, I was. Went to the casino real quick, and I came home and I seen this shit. And I was like, man, I tried to call you just to go up live real shit because I was laughing all day on that.
Yeah.
I was laughing, so I went to
Nah,
see.
hit me anytime. I missed that call, but hit me anytime. Motherfucker got some shit, man. We got to be active. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. You know what I'm saying? But what everybody can do is hit that like and subscribe button. I'm gonna keep doing that until we get everybody in the building. I mean, it's one thing that people already know how this shit works, but sometimes you got to remind people, man. We need those likes. We need that shit all the way up. You dig? This is number 17. You guys go back and check it out. By now, we got enough catalogs. So if you're doing like a road trip or whatever, you might get 24 hours of coverage. You know what I'm saying? We'll carry you the whole fucking way. You know what I'm saying? We got that. DLG. You dig? We got Amber Heard in the building today. Pinocchio. We have a body language expert that we're going to be dissecting some of that. You dig? And then we got Amber Heard. She breaks her silence, talking about the situation. It's not the full interview. I couldn't find the full interview. I don't know if it's dropped yet. I'm sure everybody's going to be all over it once it does. You feel me? And yeah, man. Let's get into some of this. Well, anyway, she breaks her silence, so I think that's the one I want to start with. She got the theatrics and everything.
Man, and you wouldn't have never known I was a girl in Aquaman, bro. I was watching. I used to like her in Aquaman. I ain't even gonna
What?
front.
Oh, you didn't even know it was the same girl. I
Nah,
ain't even seen that shit. The Aquaman. I ain't even seen it.
you fuck
I
with it.
should. Maybe I should.
Like, I fuck with every comic book movie that's out. I done seen them all. They keep getting better and better.
Let me see. So we got this
But you gotta
Amber
admit,
Heard.
she is pretty though.
Uh, she's not ugly.
That's
Say
what be
that.
wrong though. They get too pretty. A pretty bitch with a dumb attitude is the worst type of chick.
She could, you could fix her up. She looked nice, I guess. She's
And
not
you can fix her up, but
she
she
doesn't
can't do
have
nothing.
features that you don't like,
She can't do nothing with her though. Just think if she was one of the. Just think if she was from she was one of those fine, but act like she was black. She throw niggas in jail for sure.
And you said she'll throw you in jail.
Yeah, yeah, nigga, he going to, you get in an argument. She's calling the police, and then they're telling the police a whole bunch of shit.
Let me see. Let me get her up in here. We got this Amber Heard.
Amber Heard, what the fuck you going on?
I don't care what one thinks about me or what judgments you want to make about what happened in the privacy of my own home and my marriage behind closed doors. I don't presume the average person
privacy
should know
in
those
your
things,
own
and
home.
so I don't take it personally. But even somebody who is
Hold up, Amber.
sure I'm deserving of.
Amber, we're not gonna go here. Okay. You shitted in that man's whole bed.
Yeah, she should have.
Okay.
She lucky she really did get a black eye. That dude.
So you don't care, like she not showing no contrition, for
Yeah.
She needs to show a level of contrition, man. I'm gonna look that word up, make sure I used it right. You motherfuckers, man. And you on here with Savannah Guthrie and shit. You think Savannah Guthrie is gonna fucking save your day, Amber? You shitted in this
She got
man's
action.
head.
She got some sympathizers though.
What could you do lower than that in a relationship?
Man, I don't know, man.
Like, we need some examples of something that we could do lower than this. Do you have any examples of something that I could do that's not violent? Even though,
well, yeah, there's one. There's one.
Assault.
The bobbit. That's the only one. Is the bobbit.
That's it. That's it. There ain't nothing. That's all you could do. That's all you could do. That's worse. Yeah. Worse than that.
Right. She's kind of lucky. He did. I mean, he got some composure, because I would have came back and I would have whooped her ass, bro.
Oh, for shitting on the bed?
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't there. He had to see it on video. But as soon as I would have seen her, yeah, she probably would have had those bruises she's been trying to say she had. You feel me?
So you can't. I can't let you go off the deep end, bro.
I'm just saying. If she
would have leave her the fuck alone, bro.
Yeah, that's
leave
what.
her the fuck alone, man.
Yeah, at that point, that's what he decided.
Just leave her the fuck alone, please.
Right. You gonna be under the jail fucking with that bride.
You gonna be under the fucking jail, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She just gonna sit in your bed and
defecate. Man. She's gonna defecate on your bed.
Man, come on, man. I mean, yeah, I know he's hot. He was hot about that.
Like me, I don't care about all the other stuff, the toxic, standing in the doorway trying to block you so you can't leave, and all of that shit. I mean, you feel me? We could get over that, right?
Yeah, right.
We could get over that.
Right.
Even a crazy motherfucker want to stand in front of your car when you try to drive up. I mean, that,
right.
You do that once, okay. You didn't do it again, right? But I think you only got one time to shit on my fucking bed.
Man, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear what she got to say. I'm gonna back it all the way up. This is just a little small 2-minute, 30-second little clip, but we're definitely gonna be covering.
She's ruined though. She'll never get another movie again.
I think I disagree. I disagree. We'll get on that, but I disagree. Yeah. I think with this movement and everything, and the people that do believe in her, who knows, she might be on some Prime shit, the Amazon Prime movies and shit.
Whatever she's on,
Maybe not no huge role.
We should just boycott it. Like just do like they do. We should cancel culture. Just make a big stick about it.
I think the men don't have the time to do that. Women do. Women got time for this type of shit. Okay? They showing up to your court dates. You know, women have a lot of time on their hands for this type of shit. Let's get into it, Amber.
I don't care what one thinks about me.
You don't care? See, right there. It didn't even
Red
go 2
flag.
seconds.
Red flag. I don't care
Red
what you think
flag.
about me. Oh,
Red
man.
flag. I need some help, man. Red flag, man. Flag on the play. She doesn't care. Let's rewind that.
I don't care what one thinks about me or what judgments you want to make about.
No, it's not what one thinks about you. Okay? This is what millions of motherfuckers think about you, Amber.
Wow.
And I wish I had a woman in here so she could protect your ass right now, Amber.
Man.
What happened in the privacy of my own home and my marriage behind closed doors.
Wait a minute. See, I'm not. I
What?
can tell. I'm not going to get far at
wait,
all.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not going to get
what we were
far
saying
at
before.
all, bro.
She's the one who put out her business.
Listen, she says she doesn't care what one thinks about what goes on behind closed doors of the privacy.
So why you tell us
home.
all that? So if she don't care what we think, why she tell us all that?
This 2-minute clip is going to turn into 30 minutes, man. I can already tell. I can already tell because she's talking fucking stupid, lies.
Bro. Come on, man.
I don't care what one thinks about me or what judgments you want to make about what happened in the privacy of my own home and my marriage behind closed doors. I don't presume the average person should know those things, and so I don't take it personally.
You shitted on his bed, Amber. You don't think we're going to know about this? So she really thought that she was going to shit on somebody's bed and nobody was going to find out? Oh, I got me a down ass nigga. I can shit on his bed and he not going to tell his brother or nothing?
Now everything is,
right?
It's just a marriage. It was the privacy of their own home. I mean, like now you got all these privatized principles, and you know, you was just in court telling everything.
Just everything.
Like you. Oh man, this is some of the illest unaccountability ever. Like it's all right to me for her to just say, well, whatever. But she's tripling down on the lack of accountability.
I needed a public apology for defecating on this man's bed.
Man, come on, man. You shit on a bed, man.
I need a public apology, bro. We were just talking about people going to jail and you know, having 5 months left and end up getting 7 years, 10 years, all this crap. Listen, if somebody in jail shits on your bed and you got 2 weeks left,
you might go to the hole for the rest of your 2 weeks or get another charge.
Bruh.
Man, listen.
Serious?
You're not having it. Period.
You're gonna flip the handle.
You're gonna go nuts.
So when they be throwing feces at the guards, the guards don't be whooping they. I know they come back later and beat them niggas down.
Yeah, well, they get the riot gear and surround the room, and then they just rush his ass. And yeah, they get their shots in all the time. Yeah. You can guarantee that the guards is getting their shots in, bro. Especially if it's in a spot where they know that the camera's not at, because they know where all the cameras is at. So once they go into your cell, there's no camera in there. So yeah, you're gonna get the elbow to the head and the you know, all that. You know, I seen it. You know, they gonna. I seen that in the county though. I seen it. Shit. Did dude punch the guard? Yeah, dude punched the guard in the county. Dude punched the guard. Oh, no. He didn't punch the guard. It was this young dude. He had an attitude with this old guy, and he punched the old dude in the face, but he didn't have nothing left in the tank after he punched him in the face. So he got a good one in, but the old dude whooped his ass. They broke it up. And then the guards, they was rough with him. They roughed him up. And they left him in there. They gave him a lunch, and he kicked the lunch. Man, the guard jumped on his ass, man. Whooped his ass. Whooped his motherfucking ass, man. But
I'm not one of those people to where when the police put me in cuffs or the suit, I just be quiet, bro.
Man, bro, it's a lose-lose, bro.
Right. I don't say
you at their mercy.
Right. I don't. At that point, I'm just quiet, bro. Like, fuck it. You feel me?
They're trained to catch niggas, bro.
I don't understand.
You don't got a clear shot to just straight run and get out of Dodge.
Right.
I say just keep it cool. That's my thing. But hey, it is what it is. Amber Heard, she would have did the same thing. She would have played victim and kept it cool. Let me see that. Let me see what else you talking about.
Even somebody who is sure I'm deserving of all this.
Oh no, we're sure.
Yeah, definitely sure.
We're sure. You don't say even if she's still trying to have this optimistic aura going on.
Wowzers.
Maybe everybody didn't see that. Maybe it wasn't millions of views like it said on YouTube and thousands of people streaming it. We heard this. And to be honest with you, because I'm a guy, I don't even be paying attention to that type of shit. And I didn't even know who the fuck she was.
I didn't either until they said, oh, the woman in Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't know her like that, man.
So she's acting like we know you for what you are, a shitter. You're the type of woman, you're in your 30s, and you'll shit. You'll put your stinking ass and shit on somebody's bed.
Man, listen, bro. Disgusting.
This shit is disgusting.
Real. Even if you think that I'm lying, you still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation.
Okay.
Even if you
So she think on social media there's been a fair
hilarious
representation. Even if you think like
this is hilarious, bro.
No man should want to date her.
Shit.
Oh, so you still dating her?
Man, I might run those joints. She needs love right now.
Man, he didn't say run them joints, nigga. You ain't dating her, nigga.
Are you dating her?
Do is shit on your bed and tell on you.
So she's the guy. She's the guy from. You're the guy from Seattle.
That's all she gonna do, man. We gotta, man.
We have
to hold her accountable today.
Amber Heard has a new boyfriend, and they're hitting it off. They were caught on rodeo.
That might be me. I had to lay it down the law to her though, before. Like, look.
Then she go.
So people gonna be calling her Amber Turd and shit. What if niggas ran up on you? Talk about Amber Turd.
She gonna lie. She gonna be trying to line you up, nigga.
I'm gonna have some of her chips in my bank account.
So are you seeing niggas? Are you seeing niggas if they they coming up and talk about Amber Turd and shit?
She's evil, bro.
Niggas?
Hey, I'm gonna act. You know what I mean? I'm gonna act.
Oh, you're gonna act.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta be. Yeah, I'm gonna act. You know what I mean? I'm gonna protect her for a little bit.
Oh shit! What are we?
Hey man,
Yeah, I'm a role play with her.
No, like we have to really put this in context.
We gonna be famous. I'm
We're
gonna ride
dealing.
the famous train with her.
This is a sociopathic, criminalistic mastermind. This isn't an average criminal. This isn't a impulse criminal, man. This individual is nefarious. You guys better stop playing, man. This is serious.
No, I'm serious. I think if
Man,
somebody shit on your bed, if somebody was shit on your bed, imagine they'll put poison in your food.
Enough.
Oh, yeah.
If a motherfucker will shit on your bed, they'll put poison in your fucking food.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey,
let's put this in context.
There's no coming back from this shit.
It makes me wonder, has she ever been involved with something of that nature?
Yeah,
see, because
she'll put your toothbrush in the toilet. She'll do all that type of shit.
Look, you mean to tell me that
pee in your lemonade?
You mean to tell she ain't never
put a little
abuse
a little iota of shit
the cat
in your food?
Right.
Cooked it. Oh, I'm not hungry right now. I ate earlier.
Man.
I bet you did.
I bet you she's abused the cat before. Back in her youth. You mean to tell me she just started fucking with Johnny Depp and now she's taking shits on beds and lying on people and all this stuff? Man, come on, bro. We got to do some research on this individual.
Yeah, you got to talk to her.
It's up to us because nobody cares.
Hey, if they went back to Kavanaugh, that old ugly girl who said he groped,
bro, come on, man.
We need somebody to go back to her high school and see what she did, her junior high.
Man, this stuff has to be addressed.
Let's see.
So
that I'm lying. You still couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation. You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair.
Hey, see, now look, check this out.
On what happened in court.
Go ahead.
That's funny. She trying to use social. Now, you got washed up in a court of law, and she's all like, well, she's not saying the court of law was unfair. She's all like, oh, well, it's social media. You can't tell me that this is fair and it's a fair representation. Bitch, who gives a fuck about social media at a time like this? Didn't you just lose a $15 million judgment? That social media did that? Well, then, bitch, you need to do more TikToks. Start an OnlyFans like Bad Baby.
Oh, she gonna get rich, bro.
Well, nah, she just said that she got drugged. She got drugs.
But the thing is that since she got drugged,
I think that's like your eighth. That's like your Eighth Amendment.
Man, this is so Karen-ish, bro. This is so white, bro.
Your Fifth or your Eighth Amendment? No, it's I think it's your Fifth Amendment. No.
So white.
No, it's your sixth. I think it's your sixth. That you got a right to a fair trial with an unbiased jury. So if she was dragged, I'm not saying she was, I'm not saying she wasn't. I don't give a shit. I'm dragging her now. I'm dragging her ass right now. Because you don't, and it ain't about, like I said, it's not about standing in the doorway or the, throwing a glass across the room. It's about that fecal matter that was on that man's bed. I'm here for that. It should be like if this was a protest against her, I would have a sign that says, "Thou shalt not shit on a man's bed."
You can call her. She's the new shitty cuz. You feel me? We should put her in the bandana with the blue crib coat, with the blue Letterman crib coat.
Shitty cuz.
She's shitty, cuz. She should take over his moniker. Like, I can't believe it. Man.
and what the jury decided. There's no polite way to say it. The jury looked at the evidence you presented. They listened to your testimony and they did not believe you.
See,
thought
Amber Turd, Savannah Guthrie kept it 55th. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they looked at it and they didn't believe you. Say it's not. What'd she say? Let me hold up.
Looked at the evidence you
No, she
presented.
said. She said there's no polite way to say this.
Bitch,
Okay?
you're lying.
She said there's no there's no polite way to say this.
You're lying. Period.
There's no polite way to say it. The jury looked at the evidence you presented. They listened to your testimony and they did not believe you. They thought you were lying.
How could, I'll put it this way, how could they make a judgment? How could they not come to that conclusion? They had sat in those seats and heard over 3 weeks of nonstop, relentless testimony.
With her on him too. So what testimony did y'all hear that I didn't hear, or vice versa? You know, because she was dragging his ass.
Here's what I think.
She never smirked.
Here's
she
what
never
I think
smirked.
that you guys need.
She's filming this guy while he's drunk or you know.
No, you guys need an interpreter. You guys see, have you guys ever been to school with massive amounts of white people like I have?
Shit, hell yeah.
Okay, well, you guys know I have. So let me interpret this for you.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Cause you know we went to school. You know what schools I went to. And it was
my nigga, I went. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying. I went to white schools.
Yeah, where it's only
right.
like 4 or 5 black kids there.
Now, let me interpret this. Now, she just said you heard 3 weeks of her testimony. Pretty much, I've been lying to you for 3 weeks. Something should have stuck. If I lie to you for 3 weeks as a white privileged woman, how can you go against me?
Right.
Yeah, so you had 3 whole weeks to lie. And you still couldn't sway him. And she's used to her lies working in much swifter time. She's not accustomed to these type of struggles of credibility. This is new for her. This is her throwing herself on the mercy of the white people. You know, oh, look, we know, but here, look, why would I do all this? How can you shame me now? That's pretty much what she's saying. She ain't even really denying this shit. She's saying, well, if you believe, man, deny the shit. Well, you know what, you've done that already.
Right.
She's trying to get some sympathy somewhere. Maybe her and Rosie O'Donnell should get a. That's who she needs to hook up.
Yeah,
with.
but she looking for sympathy on the internet.
Well, she thought Savannah Guthrie was going to side with her.
Exactly.
That's what she thought, because I there wouldn't be another person to pick besides Katie Couric or some shit to try to come off soft for the women. You know, all of this shit is just bullshit.
Come on.
You know, she picked the right person. And Savannah Guthrie, she don't shit on a man's bed. She respects her man. Okay? So she ain't gonna be siding with this bullshit.
Let's go.
From paid employees and towards the end of the trial, randos, as I say.
So you don't blame the jury?
I don't blame them. It wasn't, I don't blame them. I actually understand he's a beloved character and people feel they know him. He's a fantastic actor.
Their job is
And so
to
are you,
not.
because you said you were a A-list type of motherfucker, but they proved in court that you weren't. So when you came at them, because they wanted 50 million, you came at them with 100.
He was out there rabbit.
Be dazzled by that. Their job is to look at the facts and the evidence, and they did not believe your testimony or your evidence.
Again, how could they, after listening to 3.5 weeks of testimony about how I was a non-credible person, not to believe a word that came out of my mouth?
We're going to have more of our exclusive interview with Amber Heard first on today, tomorrow, and Wednesday morning.
Amber Heard,
This is one of the this is just an incredulous display of non-contrition, lack of respect of scenario. Like, man, and this is why I tell a motherfucker, man, once you get there, you ride that shit all the way out to the end. There's this show that comes on called Sneaky Pete. It's about con men. The first rule of any good con, you play the con all the way out until the end. You never stop. You never. Fine, give me whatever time, but I'm a con man, and a good con man cons all the way to the end. It doesn't matter if everybody knows the truth.
right?
You stick, and this is what she's doing. Like, see, there's something going on with her. Like, she needs counseling or some sort of intervention. Like this is the person. This is the trace of a sick individual, man.
She can't. This is the case of a person being in too deep with her lies.
Yes.
There is no turning back.
She needs somebody like me in her life. We'll get this shit straight, bro. I'm just saying. We just.
She just
Hey, man, you got
man, bro. She
Lysol
gonna
and
have
shit.
you up there.
You got Lysol and
Hey,
sandy wipes and shit.
Man, you better stay away from her, man.
That's all she needs is to pop up with somebody who's just gonna push the press in the face and
Man, she'll. Nigga, she's the
nigga
type.
said, what did he say?
The
Push
type of
the
bitch.
precedent.
She's the type of
she's
bitch.
a herd woman. You need a herd woman in your life.
Hey, you guys ready for this body language expert?
Man, yeah, let's watch what this body language expert's about to say.
If you ain't got a herd woman in your life, something ain't right.
You ain't heard. You ain't
this
heard.
This old lying ass nigga.
I got a herd. You get
the
yours.
Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial has captivated the world. Because it's taking place in the state of Virginia and not a federal court, cameras are permitted if a judge allows them. In this case, we have seen every moment. The emotion of the testimonies, the tears, the laughter. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have been front and center. Both are actors and both are delivering very different testimonies. We've brought in Dr. Louise Mahler, a body language and communications expert with decades of experience, to share her insights of the showdown trial so far.
Well, when you're talking about this case, there are really important things to note. One is more skeletons in the closet than a haunted house, and as Russell Brand says, a stew of complexity. Secondly, men have always had the advantage in these cases over many decades, and now we're turning it around with the Me Too movement and taking women very seriously, and these are serious issues. Thirdly, people do weird things under stress. Who can forget Lindy Chamberlain? We respond in a way that is very difficult. And lastly, they're both actors. And having said that, we really will never know. Now, as a conclusion, I have to say that every single thing that Amber Heard does, to me, lacks credibility. First of all, there's the way that she speaks in a lot of the testimony, where she goes into enormous detail, for instance, about the L-shaped bar or where he's standing. And it's like, that's, having had spending my life doing this and talking to people who are detectives and listening to things, people often will go into vast detail about things that are not quite relevant. And she definitely is doing that. She talks about dirty carpet, and there seems to be preconceived stories about the piggy bank that seem to be worked out.
I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet and why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before.
However, body language.
You see, you hear
what's
that?
happening there?
You hear that, man?
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You guys hear this bull, man? See, and this is what I be talking. Go ahead, because because you already know I've been turned up for over 24 hours. So just you just go ahead, bro. I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah, now take your points from it, ad lib, for the fair use, and then we're gonna get through it quick though.
Okay, let me just say this. Can I just say this real quick?
Yeah.
What she's supporting is my theory of the level of nefarious of this motherfucker. Like the goddamn body language expert is like letting it be known she has a preconceived segue. She got a preconceived deflection. And it revolves around pain, because only pain can make you just realize, look at how dirty the carpet is. Like, because you're in a fucked up man. Come on, bro. I done been in psychology classes. I get it. But this, even the whole, Johnny Depp is there. We loved it. That she's doing the same thing. She got a whole script ready to go, my nigga, and I don't know how many pages this is. I was talking to my homie the other day, Dr. Hood. He told me he had some papers, 2,000 page deposition, some shit like that. So how many pages she got in her shit?
Mm-hmm.
This big.
You chopped up.
Go ahead.
You chopped up. Let me see.
There's a lot of jaw tension.
Jaw tension.
She gets that right from the beginning. That's not credible. That's fine. But it's when she tries to recall the emotional situations, it seems very manufactured. And something nobody has mentioned that I see is the breathing. The breathing is really manufactured. It's like when we're hyperventilating. And doing it consciously, it doesn't seem to come from an emotional thought. It's more coming from the body that is trying to create the emotional thought. It's the wrong way around. And there are some incongruences, like when she
I bet she never thought she'd be getting analyzed like this.
Blow one's nose because there's moisture, but she actually puts the hanky up and breathes in. And some people have said she's breathing in a substance or something. I don't know about that, but that would be a very odd thing to do. And then
that would be a very odd thing to do.
Face down. That's fine, but it comes and goes and comes and goes, not in a natural progression. The other thing is the voice is monotone for a very difficult situation. It's like she's keeping it studied, and no real emotion comes into that. It just stays monotone. And again, if it covers too quickly, if
she's
it
breaking her
down,
down.
There are no actual tears. So when the crying's there's no actual tears.
Disgusting.
Get up. And I don't know how that ended. I don't know how. I don't know what happened next. I don't understand this.
To actually get tears,
Man,
you can. In fact, people who perform, if they do breathe high, they'll actually turn to crying after a while because it puts pressure on the throat. And this is what you'd see Pauline Hanson do in the early days. She'd actually end up crying because she was breathing too high. And actors know that if you breathe high, you can create that state. So it's one of the techniques to bring on emotion. You hyperventilate, and it seems.
Hey, she's breaking her down, is she?
What happens?
Is she breaking her down?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Is you almost see the trigger in the mind, and then the breath follows. But with Amber Heard, it is a calculated strategy.
So this is what we do at the
Her
DLG.
high breath is trying
break
to
you
bring
all the way
tears,
down.
and I have to say, she doesn't achieve it. So she remembers a lot about, as I said, big descriptions about the angle of the
She's an underachiever.
But then when she's talking about the attack, she says, it felt like he was on top of me. He kind of held me down. It looked like he was punching me. It felt like he was patting me down. These are the wrong words for those instances. And, I'm not saying that she's not telling the truth and that there was awful.
Yeah, you are.
Awful.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I mean?
You're saying
She gotta keep her little bit of her feminist. She gotta keep a little bit of her feminist movement.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna never let that 100% go. She gotta say, she just ain't gonna outright say the bitch is lying.
Violence going on. She's not credible in terms of what she's saying.
And he felt like he was on top of me, and I'm looking at him in his eyes. I don't see him anymore.
The trial is on hiatus this week. Heard will return to the witness stand on May 16. She'll next face cross-examination from Depp's lawyers. It will be a momentous shift in the trial, and one which Heard cannot prepare for.
I think she will become defensive. I think that she'll start attacking, and she has done that, throwing ahead, and she just wants out because it's all gone too far.
Right.
It's all got, that's
Right.
the sort of response that I would see. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I've been called out, and it's gone too far. Not that I'm saying that there hasn't been violence, but it's all been escalated.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that there wasn't violence either. I mean,
man, come on, man.
Wait, no, hold on.
I'm
not gonna say that either.
Okay, now watch this. What's violence to you, sir?
Committing a violent act.
I'm sure he slapped her a few times.
Slapping is violence.
Okay, so
yeah, he slapped her a few times.
He had to.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the way she acted, she's too dramatic.
Exactly, bro. He had to.
What the fuck, bro?
So what you saying is that he responded to her violence with
that
because when you defend yourself, usually you got to commit some sort of act of violence.
Well, the act of violence is staying in the fight too. So if you just stand there to be a punching bag, you're a part of the violence.
Hey, well, I mean, bro, but you might have to throw a little right cross to kind of back a nigga up off you.
Yeah, but then you come back for more the next week and the next week and the next week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming back for more.
Okay.
Like this isn't just something that happened. He slapped you and then you left him. This is toxic shit. You hanging around, heckling them and joining in with the shit.
So yeah, but this is, man. Look,
I'm not siding with her at all.
No, I know that. I know that. But I'm saying nowadays, when a woman says violence, what they mean sometimes and what me and you mean be two different things. Because a woman could be like, well, like she's just saying, your energy towards me is that of this and that. Like they get to put their own terms on everything, bro. Right? Just like you said, violence used to be a violent action. I understand what a violent action is. We know what it is. But now, violence, you could be like, man, bitch, you might want to get away from me. I don't play them type of games. And that could be a threat. Maybe it is a threat. But what is a threat? It's violence in a sense.
It's less than the actual act.
Absolutely.
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 I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would have choked her. She would have been a sleeper. She would have just woke up and I would have been gone. For me, I would have put her in a full Nelson until she just.
Nah, see, the full Nelson for me, like if she did, this woman is because she's staying around. She loves this. The best thing to do, like if you wanted to hurt her or if you wanted to win the situation, is to just leave her. You feel me? And I know he's in too deep. He's married and shit, so it's difficult, you know. But
he got his money back. He got his money back. He
But
had to
what
give her
about? But
7.
see,
he talking about
it's,
giving it. He talking about giving
it
it back.
wasn't. Nah, yeah. See, it wasn't
He
about
talking
the
about
money.
he don't even
So
want the money no more.
so I don't want to talk about money no more because he backed up off the situation and look at what she's doing now. I really want to stay with this. Well, she's working really hard to just
After he
railroad.
Let me look up her net worth real quick.
She's worth
He's
9
got-
million, bro.
She worth 9 million.
She's
She
worth
just
9
got set.
million.
So
And
that
her,
means she
and
was
her, and her
worth 2.
judgment was 15.
That means she was worth 2.
Come on, bro.
And then he gave her 7.
If you're worth 9 million, you're worth about 3.
Now he
3
didn't
and
give
a
her shit.
half.
He declined the money from her, so she would have been negative. She would have been negative.
No, she got 7 in the divorce settlement. But she was supposed to get a charity.
Before. Okay.
She was supposed to get a charity.
So he was trying to take all of that back and basically took it back, but then he's like, you know what, fuck it, you know, he ain't gonna leave her ass dry.
That's that. Come on, bro.
He still loves her, bro.
We know what it is.
He's emotionally battered, but he still loves her. I would be surprised if he gets back with her.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, that's the type of thing, you know. Only thing keeping these guys separated is the media and shit. What everybody else thinks.
Yeah, because you know, women go through this all the time. The niggas be whooping their ass, and they, you know, and they go right back to the nigga. We sitting there like, what the? Why would you do that?
Right. I never understood that.
Yeah.
Like why would you do that? Especially I've heard stories like guys will wake her up and whoop her ass and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like what? Like even if a female wakes me up punching on me, right?
Hey, you don't
like I can't sleep here.
Hey, you don't remember early in the my Facebook fuckery when I showed the girl with the black eye? I said she on police she on Facebook asking for advice. Bitch, call the police. I mean, she had a Mike Tyson did Butch. She had one of those. I was like, nah, you need to call the fucking police. Fuck talking to these friends on Facebook.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you. And look, ain't none of her friends tell you that. Ain't nobody gonna tell you to call the police, girl.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. There is, and this is an issue that we maybe need to start addressing it and start getting on men that are abusing these women too, because I know it's a lot of times it is the woman's fault, and you know all of that, how that goes, and staying in the situation. That's on both sides, the toxic shit. But there are some violent ass men that won't square up with a dude.
Oh man!
But they'll beat the shit out of a female.
Oh man!
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they really be out here really slugging them and shit. You know?
Yeah, bro. I got to see this broad. I ain't gonna say the nigga's name, but he whooped on this chick for no reason. Whooped on this chick for no reason, and you could tell she was battered and bruised, but she had enough gall to lead a nigga. I ain't seen her since.
but they hitting on defenseless ass women though.
Yeah.
Not like a bitch that just start knocking you in the head and before you know it, she done hit you 3 times and shit. Wow, you gotta hit her with a couple and subdue her. Now we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They beating on sweet innocent women.
Right. They's beating on sweet innocent women that's not trying to attack them at all. You know.
So that what
shit's
happened?
Gotta stop.
Is that what happened here?
No,
no.
That's just the
no. Listen, I'm saying is Johnny Depp a sweet innocent guy dealing with the opposite.
Now I think Johnny Depp is crazy as fuck. Some of those videos kind of prove that he's flying off the handle, and you know he's insecure, and you know like he's got a lot of other issues and shit going on.
But he was right though. You know that's one thing that will get your ass kicked if you fucking with another dude. Like there's no way around that. Like
Well, but nothing, man. Listen, like when
He was right for being insecure, bro. Look what she did. She
with
got the nigga.
with what he's capable of and this and that, man. Like he exposed that you talking about that shit that happened with her and James Franco.
Nigga, the nigga who came into the elevator.
Okay, so listen here, bro. Look. Here's what happened with that. That would have never got brought up if he wasn't defending his name. Like if something was gonna happen with that would have happened then.
What
right?
do you mean?
As far as anything involving violence with it, or her getting smacked up behind it, or whatever. Like this is about slander. This is about defamation. This ain't a divorce. He already divorced her. All that shit. But he's all like, oh, well, this is what we doing. You know what? This happened. This ain't even things that I brought out. That's why she won the $7 million. Bro, if dude would have came with all that, she wouldn't have even won that bread. He only came with the full clip when his name was on the line.
Okay. What about Elon Musk? Elon Musk was fucking with her too.
Yeah, Elon Musk is savage.
He could have stole her if he wanted to, but he just wanted to tamper with her. That's what niggas with money do. They don't even want your bride. They just want to tamper with her.
Well, she not shit. Some niggas see that the bitch ain't shit.
They share, and they be in these situations. They be knowing what be up. You know, now we got whistleblowers. We got people who done got kind of kicked out the whip. And so now they'll tell certain stuff. They'll be like, oh, yeah, da-da-da. Perfect example. August Alsina was the hottest thing going, but he got kicked out the whip. So he was just like, man, let me tell you about this shit. Nigga, this nigga befriended me. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. You know, I started fucking with the nigga mom. Will knew all about the shit. Whatever. Like this shit be, these motherfuckers be all in on this shit. They all be having understandings. And where it go is, how does it make me look? If it make me look bad, then we'll have a problem. But all these motherfuckers is doing the same shit.
Yeah, that's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
Yeah, because you know, and I've always said this when I was young, I could never be with an actress, because how many takes does it take to kiss a motherfucker? We don't even know. We see one take. That nigga could be kissing your bride all night. You feel me? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'll be right there, be like, nope, take's over. You feel me? They say Wilt used to really hump his girls in this tape. So just imagine if you doing it, somebody's doing a sex scene with your wife. Cut. Do it again. Nigga, there's about 30 sex scenes. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You can't marry no actress. And that's what they want to do, bro. They want to go there to do that. They want to go there to be famous. And the cost of being famous is a lot of scenes that we don't never see.
A lot of popping.
Let me hear her. Hold up.
Ridiculous extent. Johnny Depp is an actor, and he's got his character down pat. And his character is, I can hardly believe this is happening.
Woo!
Man, this has to be some of the whitest shit I've ever heard, bro.
Now she's saying he's acting,
bro.
Now she's saying Johnny was acting, which he could have been, but
this is just hella, man. This is wild, bro.
He could have been acting, or he could have just been in disbelief that the bride is just sitting up here doing that. But he didn't look at her one time. He did play the disgusted with her role. Fucking disgusted.
Yeah, Amber Turd.
Which means that he's taken a strategy of closing his eyes, breathing and speaking slowly.
So we're out here in Seattle, checking out what people think about the first waterproof shoe.
Fuck them ass.
Looking down and hardly believe it's farcical. So he has gaps in his speech. He speaks slowly. He has a sense of lack of belief, which then brings about a bit of humor. And he has stuck to that act throughout, which makes it credible because consistency builds credibility. It's one of the keys to trust. That consistency says to you, it has unconscious messages to the listener, which says this man is consistent. So he shows no violence, and look at him. He is consistent. Therefore, he is consistently smooth in his behavior. And when it comes to have you ever been hit a woman, absolutely not. You know, his straightforwardness and look, it's a credible performance. Is it a true performance? Who knows? But that's certainly the way their acts are coming across.
I've never struck Miss Heard. As I said yesterday, I've never struck Miss Heard. I've never struck a woman.
So let's say that this is true, because obviously the jury, you know, they thought it was true. Amber Heard would then have to be a person that would go all the way out on a limb and make this shit up, right?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah. You see that, and that was the main thing. She said she got hit, and then she photoshopped her.
So while you fucking with her, let me butt in. Remember, you about to fuck with her, right?
All right.
So
all right, let that happen.
Are you still want that, or you want to leave that one?
Like I said, we're gonna go over some. See, my talks before I get into the relationship, they real heavy.
Some diagnostics and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm real heavy before. I just don't show up with you. We go deep down in the depths. You might not see her for a week. You feel me? Because I really do this. Like you know, like not that I separate you on some BS, but I talk to you so much, and we getting to know each other so much that it's just me and you. You ain't really got time for nothing.
Dr. Hood, I'm sabotaging all that.
Yeah,
I'm sabotaging all that. She'll never be able to be around any of this. She gotta go because she don't know how to act, bro.
You be one of those dudes. Be like,
lying. If she's lying, she shitted on your bed. Okay, you forgave her for that, but now she's the type that will just make up a whole fucking story, and then, you know, if she goes
a sociopath,
she'll go all the way out with this shit though.
No, because here's my favorite line with a girl who has a weight.
She's a sociopath, bro.
But listen, if this works with a girl who always telling you like, I just do that, and you know there ain't really nothing you can do. I'm just this and that. I just say, but you know, you don't really have to do that.
Your drinks in
you just want to do that. You feel what I mean? Like I convince them like that. I tell them like, man, you don't have to do it though. That's just what you want to do. And once you know what I mean. So I've done stopped the girls from doing some dumb shit that they ain't supposed to be doing. That they just to do with anybody else. So I'll be like, she don't have to do it. So I'd have a talk with her about what she shouldn't and have to do and not to do that shit. And you know, I press upon that. I'd change her. Feel me? I'm gonna change her. Like I told you, man, these hands is like Allstate, man. Then you know, I'd change her for sure. Go ahead though, keep it rolling.
Roll the beam footage.
Very clearly, it looks like he is speaking his truth. It looks like she is making things up on the spot. I'm not saying making things up about the incidents, but exaggerating them in some way. That's what it looks like. But we have to remember there was clearly some violence there. They're both actors, and Johnny Depp has chosen a simpler act. So his act is just consistency and slow, and he's able to hold that for week after week after week. Whereas her emotive act, is harder to maintain. And, you know, who knows if she's just exhausted, bored, whatever, but it doesn't come across well because she's unable to bring out those emotions in the courtroom.
She's lying. She's lying. You feel me?
Man, that's it. Yeah, we all. I ain't gonna front. We all seen that though. We all knew it was a train wreck. We were gonna be mad if she didn't lose. There was nothing we was gonna be able to do, but she lost. The only thing she could have done to win probably was get a girlfriend and let the car jump in and be on her side. You feel me? That's
Right.
that's the ace in the hole she could have used, and Johnny Depp would have been in trouble. She could have just turned gay throughout this. Hey, she would have won then, bro. You feel me? Nigga, she'd had a girlfriend do this, and a girl let a girlfriend say that she witnessed this, or let it turn into that. Oh man, Johnny Depp would have been in trouble. You know, they win almost nine. They're like the feds. They win. You feel me? If they don't win, they damage. You feel me?
It's big damage, huh?
Man, that's her only thing she probably should have done in hindsight, and it would have been a different outcome. You feel me? Just not to get into it, just like Kevin Gates. His wife left him for the trainer, not, you know what I mean? So now it's kind of, you know, they talk about Kevin Gates now because his wife got left with a woman. Like, it's cool. You feel me? When you throw it back,
That's the new thing, man. Shit don't work out with your bitch, man. We come
the
for you.
drinker bride.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Nigga
Left
said
him.
she got tired of that feather.
Man, Kevin Gates been on some weird shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I know everybody's their own individual and everything, but
yeah,
you know, come on,
yeah.
man. I mean, you can believe that shit if you want.
And they say he was
Go
living
ahead.
up here though.
I
I've never
believe it.
seen him. They said he was living in like, I ain't gonna say Kent because niggas would have seen him, but they said he was living somewhere around here, Maple Valley area.
Yeah, now they got some cuts out there, Maple Valley,
Yeah, for sure.
Bonnie Lake. You know, man, they got
Yeah,
some
up there
nice areas.
by what's the summit up there as you go towards Issaquah?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, all that.
Issaquah himself, all that.
Yeah,
That shit's nice up there.
yeah. That when you get past Kent, there where you don't when you go past Kent towards the like I said towards the Kent what's it called when it says Hobart and all that. I ain't never been to Hobart in my life, but I see it on the side, Issaquah Hobart. You feel me? But I ain't never been that. I ain't never been right, and I doubt anybody should go right. You feel me? Like, you know, you go to Issaquah left if you're coming from the highway coming from Auburn. You going that back way. You probably don't go there because that's like what Tacoma niggas do to go to the east of the mountains. So you would never really understand what I'm talking about because you don't come from that area. But it goes to Issaquah. You can go to Issaquah, get off on the Issaquah thing, and you go left to go to Issaquah, and there's a city called Hobart, a town or something. Like I've never been right. I don't know where Hobart's at. But all that connects to, like you said, Bonnie Lake and Eatonville and all that. Yeah, there's some cuts in there, bro. To where white folks won't even know you there. You could be so cut unless they see you. You know what I mean? But they don't have to know you in there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, you know how we do, man. We got up on here, man, cooked on them. You know, Amber Turd. You know, she always gonna be a turd in my book.
Oh, and she ain't the only one. We got a whole lineup of bitches that's about to get cooked.
Yeah.
Memphis Marjorie, you up next, nigga.
Oh.
I don't even know Memphis, but I'm gonna get hip to Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know who that is?
You told me who she is.
Don't leak it, man. They gotta tune in. They gotta tune in. You know, you gotta tune in.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go right now.
You know,
I've been trying to give you bitches passes and considerations. Man, these are generational curses that are getting played out in our face, man.
Yeah.
And nobody's taking accountability. Picture that. You dig? Anyway, we out of here. Peace.
Yes, sir.